How is electronic evidence interpreted in cybercrime court? Imagine trying to solve a puzzle where some pieces are digital and can be easily tampered with. That's exactly what courts face when they interpret electronic evidence in cybercrime cases. Electronic evidence, or digital evidence, includes emails, files, logs, and data stored on computers or networks. It's a vital part of proving crimes like hacking, fraud, or identity theft. But how do courts make sense of this digital puzzle? Let's break it down. First, courts look at whether the electronic evidence is relevant. This means it must connect directly to the crime. For example, emails showing intent or logs proving unauthorized access are relevant. If the evidence doesn't help prove or disprove something important, it might be left out. The court wants only the information that matters to the case. Next, the court checks if the evidence is authentic. This means proving it is what it claims to be and hasn't been changed. Experts often use cryptographic hash values, which are like digital fingerprints, to verify data integrity. Digital signatures and metadata, which tell us when and where data was created, also help confirm authenticity. Keeping a detailed record called a chain of custody is essential. This shows who handled the evidence and when, making sure it wasn't altered along the way. Reliability is another key factor. The evidence must be trustworthy and accurately reflected the original data. Forensic tools and methods are used to verify that the data has not been tampered with. The court also considers whether the forensic experts followed accepted procedures and are qualified. If the evidence was collected improperly or the data is corrupted, it could be challenged or excluded. Defense attorneys often scrutinize electronic evidence closely. They may question how it was collected, whether it was handled properly, or if it was altered. Missing or inconsistent metadata can also raise doubts. This helps protect the rights of the accused and ensures only credible evidence is used. Digital forensic analysis is a big part of interpretation. Experts examine devices and networks to reconstruct what happened. They look for traces of cybercriminal activity and verify the evidence's integrity. This process must be thorough and objective because errors can lead to evidence being thrown out. Finally, electronic evidence must be preserved in its original form. This often involves storing data in formats that prevent changes, like write-once-read many storage. Proper documentation and secure storage are necessary to keep the evidence intact and admissible in court. In the end, interpreting electronic evidence in cybercrime court combines legal standards with technical expertise. It's about making sure the evidence is relevant, authentic, reliable, and preserved correctly. Defense lawyers focus on finding weaknesses in these areas to protect their clients. This careful process helps courts decide the truth in complex digital cases.